Hey, what's up? What's up, guys? Can you guys hear me? We all know that the Book of Remembrance, so called Bible, Old Testament, and New Testament, was messed with. All the writings, all of our literature, there were some things taken out and put back in. I think that we can agree on the fact that the Most High's name was taken out. Would they say 6,800 places? Removed his name and changed it with various titles throughout the different versions of the Bible. Also, I have a video for you guys, and I want you guys to take a look at this video. It's from the scene Whited Out 3, Watchmen and Deborah. But before I show the video, I'm going to have to mention copyright disclaimer, section 107, Copyright Act of 1976, in honorance of fair use, which entails criticism, comment, news, reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Thank you, Big Levi, on that one. So I'll go ahead and start the video, okay?
The scriptures talk about the world being given into the hands of the wicked. Well, who is this wicked? Does the scripture describe the wicked?
The wicked in his pride doth persecute the poor. Let them be taken in the devices that they have imagined. For the wicked boasteth of his heart's desire, and blesseth the covetous, whom the Lord abhorreth. The wicked through the pride of his countenance will not seek after God. God is not in all his thoughts. His ways are always grievous. Thy judgments are far above out of his sight. As for all his enemies, he puffeth at them. He hath said in his heart, I shall not be moved, for I shall never be in adversity. His mouth is full of cursing, and deceit and fraud. Under his tongue is mischief and vanity. He sitteth in the lurking places of the villages. In the secret places doth he murder the innocent. His eyes are privily set against the poor. He lieth in wait secretly as a lion in his den. He lieth in wait to catch the poor. He doth catch the poor when he draweth him into his net. He croucheth and humbleth himself, that the poor may fall by his strong ones. He hath said in his heart, God hath forgotten. He hideth his face, he will never see it.
Now, who does this sound like to you? Come on, I want you to say it. Who does this sound like to you? In his pride doth he persecute the poor. This is the wicked is described here. That means the wicked has no sense of judgment. Look at this judicial court system we have today. Look at how they're misjudging Yah's people. They have no sense of true righteous judgment whatsoever. Look at the system. The system is flawed, it's crooked, because you have a wicked people running the system. Who goes across the planet using deceit and fraud, mischief, to steal lands from people? They go out and they do all the wickedness, and then they sit back and they look around and say, man, we've been doing this for thousands of years. And God hasn't judged us. He hasn't done anything. He's for us. He has forgotten, He has hidden his face, and he will never see it. Now I want to ask you, who is this wicked man, that the scripture's talking about? You tell me, Go and ask the Native Americans who this wicked man is. Go and ask the Arabs, ask the people of South Africa. Or go and ask the Aboriginals that's in Australia who this wicked man is. I'm quite sure they have an answer for you. The scriptures talks about how in the last days this wicked beast and his people is going to come and destroy the earth.
Okay, y'all. Before he goes any further, I want to give you my interpretations of how I see it. Alright, so he's going to go and talk about the 10 horns being in my mind are the 10 nations. I'm pretty sure that's a simple one. You know, Israel over there right now being this little horn that spake great things and look is more stout than his fellows. Who this nation is that is, you know, stamping on the residue of the people. Give me 1 second. Okay, and then also he's going to talk about 4 dominions. No, fifth dominion. Another one of those things that they tried to hide, that they took out of the scriptures. Let's see. Just take a look at that statue of Nebuchadnezzar. Feet and toes, that's feet and toes, in the feet and toes. And it's crumbling in all sense of the word. And then you got the miry clay mix out. Does that mean that some of those people that once held up the strength of this statue is now at the point of turning, seeing the truth? Is the mask falling off? And that little horn will be the nation of Israel, speaking great things. Listen to the rest of this.
Then I would know the truth of a 4th beast, which was diverse from all the others, exceeding dreadful, whose teeth were of iron, and his nails of brass, which devoured, brake in pieces, and stamped the residue with his feet. And of the 10 horns that were in his head, and of the other which came up, and before whom 3 fell. Even of that horn that had eyes and a mouth that spake very great things, whose look was more stout than his fellows. I beheld, and the same horn made war with the saints, and prevailed against them, until the Ancient of Days came, and judgment was given to the saints of the Most High. And the time came that the saints possessed the kingdom. Thus he said, the 4th beast shall be the 4th kingdom upon earth, which shall be diverse from all kingdoms, and shall devour the whole earth, and shall tread it down, and break it in pieces. And the 10 horns out of this kingdom are 10 kings that shall arise, and another shall rise after them, and he shall be diverse from the first, and he shall subdue 3 kings. And he shall speak great words against the Most High, and shall wear out the saints of the Most High, and think to change times and laws. And they shall be given into his hand until a time and times and the dividing of time.
Modern Rome. This empire is going to devour the whole earth and tread it down and break it into pieces. Who is this people that's content with destroying the whole earth?
Who am I?
The scripture states that you judge a tree by its fruit. The Messiah said that a corrupt tree will have corrupt fruit, for the tree is known by his fruit.
Who am I?
If this tree were to represent a people, then we could simply look at the fruit and determine if they're wicked or not.
Who am I?
What people are destroying the planet with their wicked inventions?
Who am I?
They have left a trail of murder, theft, and destruction all over the earth.
Who am I?
This is a corrupt fruit from a corrupt people.
All right. Here we go. Okay, so what he was talking about, the different dominions of man, we can all find these in the scriptures. And it just brought some emphasis on it. I come across the video again, and I thought that maybe I should share it with you guys. I've combed over those scriptures to try to get a better insight on what I was looking at. And yes, I do see a beast. And these horns are these, the weapons of warfare that these nations have. The heads being the nations, the horns being their weapons. Reading further into the scriptures, I was seeing things like nails of brass and teeth of iron, and waking up and thinking, iron, prison, brass, bullets. To have the eyes to see and the ears to hear, I think it's starting to look like this. These images that some of us see in our dreams help us interpret what we're looking at, and this is all from the Most High. As of right now, to establish things in council is what I'm hoping that we can get to the stage of doing, or at least for myself. God bless, and you guys have a good day, okay?